Welcome to another exciting podcast by Nanak Institute of Hotel Management. I am Shivankar and I am honored to welcome on stage one of the culinary legends of India and most valued and most inspiring chef of all time. Let's welcome on stage Chef Ajay Chopra. Welcome on stage, sir. Please have a seat, sir. Sir. It's a great honor that you have joined us here in GNIHM, and I, being a aspiring chef in future, I really admire you a lot. And from MasterChef India, you judged MasterChef India, and I don't know about others, but most of us that our hotel management journey starts with the dream of becoming a chef, and that has mostly mostly get influenced by the MasterChef India, and you have been there, so I have been admiring you from there.
Very good.
So
Till the time your journey inspiration is from MasterChef, that's great. But if your inspiration becomes that I want to be a celebrity chef, then it's wrong. Right? Become a chef and wait to get celebrated. Apna time. I
wonderfully, sir. Wonderfully, sir. Thank you, sir. So, sir, this is a very short version of podcast that we do in our college. So here we ask very few, 5 to 6 questions to our guests. So questions.
No, it's okay.
So let me start with the questions, sir. So the first question of mine is, Chef, you have been you have seen Indian food evolve so much. How do you think young chefs can carry forward tradition while showing innovation?
Okay, Shubhankar, right?
Yes.
So Shubhankar, where are you from?
I'm from
Kolkata. And you go out eating in restaurants?
Yes.
And you've obviously had Arsalan Biryani?
Sure.
You've had the Kolkata Kati roll?
Yes.
Where's the best Kati roll from?
It's in South Kolkata, like in Kalighat, there is a park, and over there I have this.
Okay, very good. And tomorrow, if you get posted in Chennai, and some hotel gives you Kolkata Kati roll, and you get very excited and you take a bite, and you say this is nowhere close to Kolkata, what will the emotion be?
I would be lost.
Devastated, right?
Yes.
Now, what are you going to do with that devastation?
Yeah, I guess I would be searching for a better option.
Okay, that's one. But if you're a chef, then what would you do?
I would try to recreate by myself. At home.
Right? Very good. So what I'm trying to say is that firstly, where are you from? That cuisine you should know, master, and inside your system it grows because you're a Bengali. You've seen mummy cooking, mach bhaja, or mummy cooking paturi, or shoshar mach. So if as a chef somebody asks you, can you cook shoshar mach, and being a Bengali you can't, then that's a disgrace as well, right? So firstly, learn your cuisine, your cooking. Okay, whether you become a bakery chef, pastry chef, continental chef, European chef, whatever chef you want to become, but know your cuisine, right? Next, if you want to become a chef who is going to take, the bandwagon forward, you have to understand that cuisine may go from left to right and then come back again. Okay, that's what happens. It's a big circle that goes. What started 20 years back probably went through a bit of change, but it's going to come back. So, for example, classics like dal makhani, butter chicken, or many of these Indian dishes will never change. So, firstly, let's learn the basics. Okay, if you know how a good dal makhani is made, if you know how a good tandoori chicken is made, then only you can play with that tandoori chicken. Okay, sure. Similarly, if you are going to merge a Thai curry sauce with a tandoori chicken, for example, right? You need to know how to make a great Thai curry. Okay, and then you say, what if I marinate the chicken in the Thai curry spices and then cook in the tandoor? Let me try. Okay, it's a good idea, but I need to know the Thai curry spices really well, right? Then only you can bring those two together. So what I'm trying to say, and what you must understand, is that there is no taking away from the fact that foundations of all the cooking must be something that you should focus on all the time. Once your foundations are great, then you can build it. Okay, I'll give you an example. One music composer, a friend of mine, and I was always having this question, like you are having this question for me. It's like, how do you come up with new songs all the time? It's really fascinating for me to even think that यार तुमने पिछले 5 साल में you come up with 50 new songs which sound different, speak different, different emotion. How do you do that? And you know what he said? Very easy. Saregama.
Okay. The basics. The basics. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So Saregama means that if you know the notes, the main things, the basis of the music, then you can build on it from wherever.
True.
But if you don't know the basics, how will you build? And I related straight away to our industry that this is exactly, our Saregama for a Western chef is that he can make the most beautiful chicken stock, that he knows how to grill a chicken beautifully, that he knows what is the difference between rare, medium, and well done. So if he does not know, then how is he going to know that should I cook my duck rare or medium? He needs to know that. So that is how we will then start implementing and playing with flavors.
Wonderful. So let's move to the next question. You have worked in hotels and now inspire so many through TV and social media. What keeps you motivated every day in the kitchen?
So I would say, Shubhankar, nothing much has changed really. Okay, when I was a commie, okay, what motivated me is that I have to go to work and I have to make a difference. Okay, that was 1998, and we are now in 2025. I still get up with that same feeling.
Okay.
I have to go to work and make a difference. Okay. Now, what has happened is previously I was a commie. I was working in one section of one kitchen, tucked away. Every day, if I had to make a difference, I had to work really hard. Today, I consult restaurants. I do TV. I do this. I do that. So I have to be consistent all the time. I don't have much time to make a difference. I can't take 1-2 months. So whenever I'm going, I have to be well read. I have to be making sure that I'm very confident and I'm clear in my mind as to what I'm going to speak to you guys. And that is how I can bring a difference to you. Right? Today, maybe Shubhankar has got the opportunity of doing this podcast for me, and maybe the next time we meet, maybe 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, or maybe we never meet. But I am sure that if I am just talking to you versus I'm talking to you in a way that it's going right deep inside your heart and it will stay with you for the next 20 years. So I need to make sure that that happens, right? If otherwise, I'm just coming to.
So it's like getting reassured that even chefs like you, world-renowned chefs like you, even you have this perspective. It's a very fresh perspective for us to see the industry like this. So
The perspective in this, the bottom line in this is that everybody must keep on learning. Every day it should be a new learning. I'll give you another perspective, Shumakar. My boss told me this in 2000 or 2001. Learn 5 new things every day. Okay, do the maths.
okay.
In 1 year, how many new things you have learned? Okay, it could be a new word in English that you have never heard. Okay, today I learned that burrata actually comes from 2 words,
Okay.
pasta filata and burro.
Oh, nice.
Right, Chef Bali just told me.
Okay.
Now, I am going to always remember it because now my mind pores have opened and things sink in faster. When I was growing up, things didn't sink in faster because I did not know burrata first of all. I had never seen one. I did not know what burro means, and I did not know pasta filata means. I today know pasta filata is the process of making mozzarella cheese, which means you stretch and you pull and you stretch and you pull, and that's why it is so stringy, right? And that's what is used for burrata. The cheesy and the stringy burrata coming together. So that's how I'm saying that every day, if you do not learn, don't go to sleep. 5 things.
Great, sir. So I hope all of our audience will keep these lines with them forever for the next 5 years. I myself will definitely keep it up because, sir, for me, getting this opportunity to sit with you itself is a motivation. You know that I have sat with Ajay Chopra, sir. It's like I won't be able to sleep tonight. So these memories will be like that only.
My only request to everyone who's watching, that we all get awestruck with things like that, which is normal. Okay, when I first met Akshay Kumar, I was also like probably you, and I was trying to. But make sure that every meeting like this, okay, it becomes worthwhile. Because what we saw today and I think she was there, and what we saw in the auditorium was a bunch of students who was just sitting there. You know, if I was in their place, I would have had 200 questions popping up. And here, every chef is asking at least 4 times, any questions? Any questions? Unless you ask, how will you know? You know, go to Kandivali Lokhandwala. Go. How is the question, no? How will I go? How is the question?
Yes.
You have to ask that question. So every single time you come in front of a situation, 4 W's and 1 H must always be in your bag. What?
What?
Where?
Where?
When?
When?
Why?
Why?
How?
How? Okay.
Okay. Now you have a situation. कल banquet में complaint हो गया. What happened?
What?
He'll give you a detail of everything. When did it happen?
Timings.
Okay. Which means lunch time से पहले हुआ. तो इसका मतलब chef क्या कर रहा था? When will give you that answer? And where was your main chef? He was there in the cafeteria smoking a cigarette. There you go. I, as an executive chef, get my answer from the when.
Yes.
Right? What really happened? Oh, the guest was very upset about the food quality. Why did it? So the why is answered. Your when and what, everything is multiplied. And how just opens up everything. Okay. Now I am talking from an executive chef level. But if you are going on the commie level, what is this chef? When was it made, chef? When did it come to your kitchen, chef? You know, become that person where people get irritated from you. बहुत सवाल पूछता है. But that's okay. After a while, they love you because they will see the passion and zeal in you. You know, and tell them, Chef Ajay Chopra had told me what, when, where, and how. 4 W's and H. Write it down. Okay. Live it. And when you start living it, then your mind will get synchronized and आपको फिर पूछने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी. आप खुद वो 4 W को अप्लाई करोगे इधर उधर and you start getting answers. Right? When I was an executive chef in Western Mumbai, my chef de cuisines used to get so afraid of me because I don't know why, but I did not walk into problems. Problems walked near me. So if I would go into a kitchen, I am just opening my eyes, my nose, my ears and everything. I just go start looking around. And problems start speaking to me. You know why? So I'm not looking for problems. I'm not looking for them. But I'm looking for perfection.
That leads you there.
That leads me there. So if I am leading to perfection, problems are going to say, hey, listen, that's the reason perfection didn't happen. Right? Does it make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
That was too a fresh perspective to what I was saying. And to our audiences, all the students, those who are here with us, those who are listening to this podcast, it's a request from my end and it's advice from Sir's end that we must start asking questions because in our industry, knowing and learning is the very start, as you said, Sir said.
And it does not end.
And it does not.
I am still learning. I learned something today.
Yeah, Sir has mentioned that too. So thank you, sir. So let's move to the next question.
Yeah.
Yes, and last but not least, do you remember the first dish you ever cooked? What was it and how did it turn out?
Chai बनाई थी.
अच्छी बनी थी.
Okay, but let me talk about my mistakes. Okay, you were in college, I was in college. Which year?
I'm 30.
Third year. Second year QT क्या होता है?
जी.
हमारा भी होता है. Okay, so चावल बनाया कभी? QT में जलाया कभी?
हाँ, परसों ही जला है सर. परसों ही जला था. हम लोग काबुली पुलाव बनाए थे.
हाँ, कितना किलो था?
3 किलो राइस था.
मैंने 100 किलो चावल जलाए. Okay, so एक बार गलती किया. फिर 3 दिन बाद फिर से चला. Okay, and that led me because then my boss told me, my culinary teacher told me, Chef Chavan, बेटा एक बार गलती करता ना उसे गलती बोलते हैं, दूसरी बार सेम गलती करता ना उसे ब्लंडर बोलते हैं. Okay, and I don't want to see you making blunders when you go into the kitchen and become a chef. And that day it led me thinking कि यार ये क्यों हुआ गलती? वो गलती इसलिए हुआ because I was too enthusiastic to do too many things. But certain things require focus. certain things require कि अब ये इस stage पे मैंने इतना पानी डाल दिया है and now I need to stand here to make sure that I check खुशबू आया देखा पानी नहीं है बंद है but I was trying to do मैं दाल भी बना लेता हूँ मैं ये भी कर लेता हूँ मैं वो भी कर लेता हूँ और बीच में चावल है my intention was not wrong I was working hard I could have gone to sir and said sir मैं तो ये भी कर रहा वो भी कर रहा I said no who asked you your responsibility was rice do rice and do it well right you cannot become superstar in one day you can't do 20 things or whatever you are doing you know the other day I was listening to Javed Akhtar's thing and it reminded me that this is exactly what I tell every single time I go to any college कि काम ऐसा करो कि 10 लोग आगे पूछें किसने किया राइट झाड़ू लगा दे ऐसा लगाओ
चार लोगों को
नोटिस में है कि यार ये झाड़ू किसने लगाया राइट अब GNIHM को देख के आप लोगों को क्या लगता है should you not come together as a team as a complete college and say let's do housekeeping of our college you know Japan में 5-year-old kids to 10-year-old kids to 15-year-old kids whenever they close their school they wash and they scrub and do everything
हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे
cartoons में देखा है but real life में मैंने देखा okay and I'm telling you that this can be done and when you do this okay somebody who just walked in will say okay I'll get the walls painted you know but what I saw today is pan stains in a hotel management college right so I am giving this thing to you the next time I come I want to see this college spick and span
we will do it sir.
Right and I'm saying this on recording
yes
okay why am I saying this because Jonathan is standing here no why because I want you to start learning that if my society my surrounding my college is not great how will I be great people should say you come from GNIHM oh come you know it's a great college not because Chef Kunal is the brand ambassador because Subhankar works very hard and he knows his stuff and that's why